Alright, just a quick one for you today, guys. What we're looking at doing is getting ourselves Alright, just a quick one today, guys. What we're going to try and do is get ourselves an Atlas. Now, we have purchased an Atlas Geo. It's sitting in the back of the Cuddy Rambler, but I want to save up money for the next ship. So I'm going to come into one of these PAF sites and see if we can actually steal an Atlas. So we're just gonna turn this on. So the PAF sites are the satellite shots up to the OLP, the off-site laser platform, which is up in the sky. PAF sites are great for loot, but we really only want one thing this trip, and that is see if we can get ourselves a Atlas to go with our Atlas Geo. I don't want to mess with all these guys. I'm gonna sit up here and run in and hopefully not upset too many people by being here. There's definitely someone not happy about me being here. PAF site looks like the laser's been triggered, or the site's been aligned.
Landing complete.
Turn the radar off. And hopefully they let me just come on in, grab what I want, and bug back out. Actually, I just did another bunker run, so a quick drink and then do the mad dash. Hopefully we get lucky and there's a Atlas down there. I haven't actually done a pre-look, so you'll find out at the same time I do. It's usually in this one over here, the 3-bay blue door building. Have a quick squiz. Hopefully these guys realise I'm not here to mess with their line of mine. Now there is NPCs around these sites. We just need to be cognizant of that. Hopefully get out before too much of a fight comes up. That's what we're looking for. I have a bit of a quick loot while we're here. I had a bit of a quick look. It's obviously been a firefight here when they aligned it. But I'll take this while I'm here.
Keycard ready.
I need a blue card to get into that door. I really don't want to go.
I got you. Go, go.
Tavern wall pristine. Score of the day. Now, we're not going to mess around. We're going to get out of here. And we're going to get out of here with an Atlas. Score 1 for the good guys. This is going to be a slow trek up the hill, but it will be worth it. This is blown away. Atlas and a pristine Tavern wall medal. maybe could have parked closer, but I wanted them to, anyone that was down there to know that I wasn't there to upset them. It's just coming in, do a quick loop run and get out. This long walk. At least with the Geo you can jump. Geo is definitely a lot more fun, but this was a good quick win as long as we can get away. And as long as I can get it in with the Geo. Didn't even think about that. Alright, you make room when you got him. Alright. That is a big ship that's just pulled in. We need to get a flock out of here. We're getting there, we're getting there. Alright. We are headed back to New Babbage. It's Crusader. I'll head to Crusader first, I don't care. Thanks over there.
Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now off.
There we go. So as you can see with this quick dash in, dash out from the PAF site, we got some quick loot, not a lot. The key mission was to actually get an Atlas, which we now have. So we now have an Atlas and an Atlas Geo. The Atlas is great for cargo movement. The Atlas Geo is for mining. But the Atlas and the Atlas I think is 76,000 credits. The Atlas Geo cost 86,000 to buy. We bought the Atlas Geo so that we could do some mining. Haven't had too much luck with it yet, but we just saved ourselves 76,000 credits by stealing an Atlas from a PAF site. I won't say stealing, we're repurposing. Repurposing for our purpose as opposed to the NPCs. So this is only going to be a real quick one. Once we get back to New Babbage and offload our ship, we will finish up. And this wasn't planned. It was just I was in the area close to the PAF site, so I figured I'd try and get an Atlas. The Tevran War Medal was far exceeds anything that I was expecting. So, big win. And we have now cracked the 1 million credits. Doing the Rayari missions mainly, doing some bounty missions, sorry, not bounty, mercenary missions, building up some reputation with the likes of Eckhart Security, we're at security trainee, and Foxwell. Standing is still in neutral, however, we are just about to crack into junior security contractor for Foxwell. And as you can see, Rayari, we are a contractor. So, still up to senior guild member with Bounty Hunters Guild. We haven't actually done, I didn't think we'd done too many of them, however, we have picked up a couple doing patrol missions. So yeah, we're heading in the right direction. So should be coming close. Yep. Having the Cutter Rambler has really helped with the extra quantum fuel. Don't need to stop and refuel as often comparative to other small ships. So the compromise is doesn't have a lot of storage space compared to the regular cutter. Alright, now there we are. So we are an off-gridder. We don't like these big cities. We only like coming here when we have to. Now, I'm coming in to do an offload. I have the
Quantum drive is now off.
fabricator still set up in my hangar here, but we want to really get off grid and start living that way. Now, we can't really do that. Well, we can with the cutter, except there's no med bed, so we need to look at ways to get around that. Now, there's medical ground vehicle, the RSI Ursa medical variant, affectionately known called the Nurser. That is a really good ground vehicle, med bed. I was looking at the Cutlass Black as a ship to get. However, the Nurser does not fit into the Cutty Black. So we've got to look at something bigger. Something maybe along the lines of the Anvil Asgard. Now, that is a very expensive ship, so we're not going to have it anytime soon. It's 16 million credits, which, as you saw, we've just hit 1 million. So lots more grinding to get to there. But everything is headed in the right direction. Let's refuel, repair, open everything, all the doors, and let's get these items out. Now, I did put stuff in here, so let's empty this out. This is the one that was meant to be thrown over. This one should be fairly empty. Can't fit it through the doorway, otherwise I'd bring it in and just empty it straight into it. Don't need the toilet. Oh, so happy with that find. Not only the Atlas, but the Tevran, and got out before the big beast of a ship really saw us. What we're going to do is Put these down the cargo elevator as well. Then we take ownership. Argo Atlas Geo, Argo Atlas, the two boxes. Now that Terran War Metal being pristine is worth an absolute fortune in the current climate.
ASOP vehicle retrieval system. Your vehicle has been moved to our storage facility.
If I was smart and didn't want to play a certain way, I would sell it, because I could get a billion credits for it. It's kind of not the gameplay that we're going for here, but so I might sit on it, because it's also used for one or two ships over at Wicklow, the alien. We haven't been over there yet, but we will do that in a future episode. But for now,
Goodbye. Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
we should be able to nice. Drop that back down once more. Confirm that it's in our inventory, which it was, because it was over there. And then we now have the combo set. Okay, so let's go. I took these out of the box because the fabricator wasn't seeing them, and there it is. We have an Atlas. It's not showing up here yet, but
Please visit us again.
however, that's it for today. It's big days ahead for Big Buddha. Thanks again, and see you next time.